So hi friends, welcome to Physics Coach. Myself Ankit. So in this lecture, we will solve the numericals on current electricity. So once again, welcome you all. Let's solve first numerical. The current in the 1 ohm resistor. They are asking how much current is passing through 1 ohm resistor in the following circuit. So simply look at the circuit. Here 1 volt is across this, across 2 ohm 1 volt, across this combination. What is the potential? 1 volt. Now 1 volt, 1 ohm, 1 ohm are in parallel. Then what is the equivalent? Equivalent of this 0.5 ohm. Here it is 2 ohm. So both are in series and total potential across this is how much? 1 volt. Now they are asking how much current is passing through 1 ohm resistor. Clear? So first of all tell me how much potential across this 0.5 ohm. Simply both are in series. 0.5 ohm and 2 ohm are in series. 1 by 2 can I write, and 2 ohm are in series, and total voltage drop is 1 volt. Now I just want to know what is the voltage across this V1. I can take V2 here. Since in series current is constant, so V1 by V2 is 1 by 2 divided by 2. Clear? So answer is 1 by 4. I want to know how much V1. V1 is 1 by 5 into total voltage. Total voltage is 1. So what is the potential across this? 5 to the 10.2 volt. This much voltage drop across this half, which is the equivalent of 1 ohm and 1 ohm. This is the equivalent of 1 ohm resistor and 1 ohm resistor. Can you see? 1 ohm resistor, 1 ohm resistor. Equivalent of this is half. So potential across this is also 0.2. So we can easily calculate how much current is passing through 1 ohm resistor. Very easy. Potential is across 1 ohm 0.2. We want to know what is the current. E is equal to I into R. I can take I1 into R is 1 ohm. So I1 will be 0.2 ampere. So right answer is option. What is the right answer? Right answer is option 1. Clear? Option 2, sorry. 0.2 ampere. So any doubt to anyone? Okay, let's move to the next question. In a building, there are 15 bulbs of 45 watt, 15 bulbs of 100 watt, 15 small fans of 10 watt, 2 heaters of this. Simply, their voltage of electric means is given 220 volt. Electric means is from where the um, electricity is coming from to your home. It is coming from the, basically it is a, before this is a meter, where all your bill reading, like electricity bill, how much unit you are consuming, all are recorded in a meter. It is a meter, and inside this one fuse wire, from this fuse wire how much current must be passed, what is the minimum current we have to pass this. In this question they are asking the minimum fuse capacity. Fuse capacity means minimum value of current I. Then simply how much voltage across this? 220 volt. Since AC is coming at 220 volt, then how much power across this? 220 multiply into I. So this much power we are supplying through mains. This is known as main. Clear? So this much power is distributed across, is consumed by all your appliances like fan, geyser, AC, all are consuming this much electricity. So I can say simply this power 220 into I is equal to the how much power consumed by the bulb. 15 bulbs of 45 watt. So 15 into 45 watt plus how many 15 small fan and 15 bulbs. 15 into 100 plus 15 into 100 plus how many small fan? 10 watt. 15 into 10, 15 into 10, and one heater. Heater is how many watts? Two heaters of 1000 watt. So simply multiply 2 multiply 1000. So just you can easily calculate the value of current from this. So it's a very easy question. Simply in this question they are asking what is the fuse capacity of fuse wire. Whenever they are asking capacity means they are asking the value of current. Clear? What is the, so at this it is a maximum value of current. Basically you can minimum, you can say minimum. Clear? If it is current is more than that, then it will melt and all your appliance will be safe. Clear? Below that, or for us it is maximum. Clear? So is this clear? This question is clear. I hope you all can solve this question. Calculation is, so we will not waste our time. Now move to the next question. The series combination of two battery of the same EMF. Clear? This is a question. Same EMF 10 volt. Clear? 10 volt. But different internal resistance is 20 ohm. This is 5 ohm. Is connected to the parallel combination of. It is connected to the parallel combination of. Clear? Combination of 30 ohm and R ohm. The voltage difference across the battery of internal resistance of 20 ohm is 0. They have given how much voltage drop across this is 0. The voltage difference across the battery of internal resistance of 20 ohm is 0. Simply, so here how much, simply 10 minus, let us suppose the current flowing is here I current. So across this voltage, equivalent voltage means 10 minus I into 20. This is given 0. So voltage difference across the battery of internal resistance 20 ohm is 0. Simply they are saying, so what is the value of current? How much we are getting? Tell me. Very easy. 1 by 2 half ampere. Clear? So now this question they are asking what is the value of this R. So how much current is passing through this? 1 by 2 ampere. Now see this, 1 by 2 ampere current is passing through this, and this is how much? 30, and this is R, and how much current is passing? 1 by 2. Let us suppose, let's see this again. The voltage difference across the battery of internal resistance 20 ohm is 0. 10 minus I into R. So current value is correct. Now moving to the solution. Now tell me, here across current is I1, here current is I2. So in parallel, what is constant? What is constant? Potential difference. So I1 by I2 is R by 30. Can I say like this? Tell me. So I1 by I2 is R by 30. Now I want to know, they want to know what is the, how much? What is the value of this R? So simply I2 will be how much? 30 by 30 plus R into total current. Total current is half. Clear? Now tell me, I just want to know what is this value I1. I1. If you know what is a I1, you can easily tell me what is this I2. So we will apply the Kirchhoff's KVL in this loop. A, this is it. We will apply Kirchhoff voltage law. Take this is A, B, A, B, and this is C, D, E. So I will apply the Kirchhoff's law to find the value of I1, because I want to know what is the value of I2 so that I can get the value of R. So you have to apply simply the Kirchhoff's law. From A to, we are going from A, minus 5 into I is how much? Half, plus 10 volt, minus 20, across this voltage 0, simply now across this minus 30 into I 1 is equal to 0. Then tell me what is the value of this. You can easily tell me how much. From here, this equation you will calculate the value of I1. I1 after knowing the value of I1, just I2 will be how much? Half minus I1. Just put this value here and you will get the value of R. Just apply, solve this simply, very easy. Now moving to the next question. In this question they are asking the given circuit diagram. A wire is joining between B and D. The current in this wire is a wire. This wire is joining B and D. So they are asking what is the current in this wire. So let us draw this circuit once again. This is 1 ohm. This is 2 ohm. This is 4 ohm. 4 ohm, 3 ohm, and this is 3 ohm. Clear? 3 ohm, and this is B and D. Now see what is the voltage here. How much voltage we are applying? 20 volt. 20 volt. Clear? Now I just want to know how to calculate this question. Like simply, since B, when I connect any wire between B and D, we are making this short circuit. We are doing this short circuit. So potential at B and potential at D is equal. It means this is the not the circuit which you are looking. Both B and D, both B and D is in this form. Can you see? This is 1 ohm, and again this is like this. Clear? Can you see? Now picture is more clear. This 1 ohm and 4 ohm are in parallel, and 2 ohm and 3 ohm are in parallel. Then tell me 1 and 4 are in parallel. What is the equivalent? Equivalent 1 into 4 by 5. And what is the equivalent of 3 and 2? 3 into 2 by 5. Just take the series of this, because equivalent of this is in series with the equivalent of this. So finally we are getting R equivalent is how much? 4 by 5 plus 3 to the 6, 6 by 5, 6 of 4, 10, 10 by 5 is 2 ohm. So R equivalent is we are getting 2 ohm. And how much voltage we are supplying? 20. Then current will be R is equal to V by I. R is equal to V by N, and I is equal to V by R. So how much current we are passing? 10 ampere. So this 10 ampere is we are passing through this. Since voltage across this voltage are equal, then tell me how much current will be here? I1 and I2. I1, I2. Tell me how much current will be here. Simply this is 1, this is 4. So I1 by I2 will be how much? 4 by 1. I1 will be how much? 4 by 5 multiply total current 10. So 5 to the 10, I1 is 8 ampere. If this is 8 ampere and this is 6 ampere, not 6, it is 2 ampere. Clear? Now according to the law of conservation of charge, or KCL, Kirchhoff current law, here at this junction, if 10 current is entering here, then 10 current must be leaving. Already 8 ampere current is coming here. Can you see? Now 2 ampere is coming here. Now tell me how much current must be here. How much current must be here? Tell me. If this is 1, 2, 3, 2 and 3. In the similar way 2 and 3 are here, then what should be the current here? What should be the current here? Tell me. Here current will be, ratio of current will be I3. Here taken I4. What is the ratio here? I3 by I4. I3 by I4 is what? 3 by 2. Can we say I3 will be 3 by 5 of total? 3, 5 to the 10 means this is 6. This is 6 ampere. And how much current is coming? 8. And 6 is going in this direction. Then how much current will flow here? How much current will flow here? Here 6 ampere. Then it should be 2 ampere. 2 is coming. 2 is coming. Then how much here? 4 ampere. Then how much current is passing through this B to D? It is 2 ampere. So this question is highly logical. So make sure don't make any mistake. So in the next part we will learn some more question. So thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Have patience. Thank you.